You mean all
Des Bryant returns touchdown.
Hey, welcome back everyone to Sack to the Future. We're in week number 11. It says this is the Thursday night game, but it's not the first game of the week, as some channels are already down to their last game. But it's the first one for me, and it's
I don't
against...
have family, so, what am I going to do?
That, of course, was Tears89, Vinny, X-Wolf, also on the station.
I have evenings for the most part.
But we're going to watch me get destroyed by the Kansas City Chiefs for, I don't know, at least the second time this year, probably the fifth time overall. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm favored to lose by 14. I would love if it was that close.
So did you see the announcements that changes to WrestleMania, Phantom? Or not Phantom, you don't watch Wrestling Terrors?
Yes, I did. I saw that they're doing a two-night event.
Rumored that they're going to also have different, because you can't have that many people gathering in one place at a time. And how are they going to do the Battle Royals? I don't think you can.
I'm sure they're changing some things that they're doing.
Yeah.
I know that
dreaded Chiefs.
Gronkowski will be there.
Yeah, great. Can't wait.
No, there's Bobby
Come on,
Bell.
it'll just be Steve McMichael. It'll be Mongo McMichael.
Actually, he might be more entertaining than Mongo McMichael was. Carrying around a dog all the time. Paris Hilton.
Hey, there's the playoff picture. The Chiefs are the #1 seed. Colts are 2. Browns are 3. Bills are 4. The Broncos right now are in the playoffs, and so are the Chargers. But the Raiders are lurking.
Yeah.
And the Patriots are an afterthought.
Speaking of Colts, they'll be getting started here in a second.
So if the Broncos somehow, well, never mind. It's not going to happen, but the Colts can try to stay within a game of the Chiefs if they can win that one.
It's actually more like a game and a half of the last game. At least they didn't get shut out like it did with Buffalo. Full team close.
Nope. Dang it. Oh, I forgot that they were auto-controlled last week, and I forgot to change stupid Jackie Lee out of the starting role.
Whoops.
So, 0 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, but he's not going to actually play.
He started more games than...
Well, he started at least the first 3 because I kept forgetting to do it. Then I finally did it, and they somehow overrode me or something. When I had to make a move, somehow they put him in as a starter again. Then I had to sim a game or two, and they put him as a starter again. Like, knock it off, guys.
And you still won, so he's winning.
Well, yeah. That's because my defense had like 3 touchdowns in that sim game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sack to the Future Week 11. It is the Houston Texans at the Baltimore Colts. We'll hear things going on another channel. Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
I hate the Chiefs.
And he hates the Chiefs. Also, Tears89 has joined us so graciously to provide his astute commentary to the games.
Yes,
okay, guys, here's the question. 2 weeks ago, Charlie Mitchell got hurt on his first carry. Last week, he got hurt on his second carry. How many carries today?
Well, logic would assume 3.
Yeah. I just gave him 1, so he's got 2 more left. I saved those for later.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, your field goal kicker did kick a couple of field goals for me last night.
Yes, that makes me feel great. Glad that some of my guys are... Oh, my God. Hey, there's Wood with a sack after having 95 interceptions last week. Now he's going to go with the sacks this week.
He's got Wood, ladies and gentlemen.
Corner blitz. Watch this. Oh, nice. Completely ignored him. That was intelligent. You got to wonder how the Broncos have the record they do.
You know, when you play Kansas City, you sound a lot like me.
Yep.
Just without the swearing.
It's... Well, this is the only team that I can see that cheats. You guys pick up on the cheating a lot more than I do. But this team definitely cheats.
I have a theory. I think I have a theory as to why Tom Brady signed with the Buccaneers.
Why did Tom Brady sign with the?
Because he likes offensive weapons.
He can't be the first quarterback to take different teams to the Super Bowl. That's been done several times. He can't be the first quarterback to take two different teams and win the Super Bowl. Peyton Manning did that. But he could be the first quarterback to take a team to host the Super Bowl in their own home stadium.
I don't know. I don't know if the Buccaneers are a quarterback away from the Super Bowl.
No, I don't.
I'm not sure Jameis Winston was that anchor that people. I mean, was he an anchor? Yes, but I don't know if he was the big problem.
I agree with you. I don't think that Brady is the answer for Tampa Bay.
I mean, I think,
especially in the NFC South alone, you mean to tell me Brady's going to get them past New Orleans when Brady's skills seriously degenerated last year? No.
Well, I think Mike Evans will have this wonderful concept of a quarterback who actually throws to his hands. You know, he doesn't have to go up and make miraculous catch after miraculous catch. I just think the problem will be is that Tom Brady, who is a little bit like Troy Aikman was when towards the end of his career in the pocket, statuesque, and that offensive line, the reason why Jameis Winston was running for his life is not because Jameis Winston liked to run with the ball.
Starting for the Texans, making his first start is Dick Norman, as the parade of dicks continues in the NFL in the 1960s. There are dicks everywhere.
There, I finally read a play right.
Hey, see?
Brock, Butler, Ford, Bohovich, and Block are the linemen. A guy named Block, Macrelli, Saxton, Lester, Mitchum, and Jones.
Hey, I wonder, is there a game that I could sim?
I don't know.
I'm going to check right now. I feel left out. Let's see here. Franchise. Let me get out and go to my sim one.
There's one Dawson. Perfect accuracy, of course.
Switch user.
You're on the Panthers right now. Oddly enough, Phantom's on the Buccaneers and they're playing each other. That would not be a game for the Same with the Ravens and the
Bengals. Oh, man. Here's that line, tire, boo, whatever. I hate these guys. I'm not going to tell you their names.
Chargers and Bills.
But we've seen these quick turnaround games really wreak havoc with what you've done.
Interception. Randall Harris has picked off Dick Norman, and he is going to take it. Oh, and Dick Norman penetrates Harris on the tackle.
Oh, come on.
It's a Harris-Dick situation. Welcome back.
What a time to come back.
Oh.
I was going to go get the new, I was going to order the new MLB The Show, but I guess Amazon won't deliver it to me now, so I'm going to go see it. Let's see if Best Buy's got it. Let's see here.
Big first down run by Lenny Moore, 12 yards. It's going to be first and goal. I haven't seen any games pop across the bottom that have even at least one NFL team. There's got to be some.
Let me just see here. What team is this? Oh, this is the Panthers. All right, so let's check the schedule.
Okay.
The schedule, you know.
Hey, Dick Gooseman showing up as a defensive lineman. Martazik,
Saints, Bears.
Janik, Adkins, Gonsolin, and Willie Brown are the secondary men. There was all kinds of stuff wrong with those pictures.
Unitas to Moore for the touchdown.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. What we got?
Wow. Not a single one.
There isn't?
The only ones I could do is I could only do two. Ravens, Bengals, or Panthers, Buccaneers.
Wow.
Everything else is got somebody playing a human. You got Saints, Bears still to go. Vikings, Titans. What, the Buccaneers?
Two semi-pro pros. I don't think they're worth it.
No.
3-0.
But if you're really left out, you can do it if you want it. It's your party. You can do it if you want.
Well, I'm trying to decide. Do I want to finish? Because I've only got 6 Super Bowls left to edit, and then I'll have my Super Bowl touchdown.
Speaking of Super Bowls, any word on the 37?
I loaded it, didn't I?
Did you? Maybe you did.
I thought I did. I'll go check. I'll check. I remember telling you that I had it. I could swear I did it.
Yeah, I remember that. I might have just missed it. I don't know.
I could swear I did. I felt like because I could swear I said Super Bowl's done. No, that was the NFC Championship. I'll go check. All right, fine. I won't.
Get any reply from George either on the newspapers.
I won't. I won't do the Panthers. Buccaneers. Let me go see if I got that done.
Hey, there's a completion to Lionel Taylor for a first down and the first positive play by the Broncos with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, the receiver's breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend.
Got the 2 highlight films of the last 2 videos. And then, yep, Super Bowl's up. I just missed it. I didn't click like on it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Hey, Mitchell has survived his second carry.
No, you're good. I've forgotten enough times.
Yeah.
Besides, I really want to go get the Super Bowl touchdowns done. Just so you can steal it off the internet and then put on your television, your radio ones, and then claim it as yourself.
I will give you full credit.
I'm just... Although I will say, some clown in our group took the 95 Cowboys Broncos that I put on YouTube.
Yep.
I shouldn't say clown. But some guy took the 95 Broncos Cowboys that I put up on YouTube and put it in our Facebook group in our 1970 to 2019 channel. It's funny. I was like, no!
Come on, Dixon.
I downloaded the game off YouTube and put it up, but usually it's because the member's not in our group.
Right. I just think it was funny. That's why
Are you going to upload this or what?
I was going to say, this looks amazingly like the game that I have sitting in my box in my room on VHS.
For generations, that 1991 Cowboys-Steelers game was sitting in my library, but I'd never seen it pop up online. I upload it. All of a sudden, I've seen it pop up 3 times since then.
Yep.
I wonder where they got it from. I should sit down and watch one of them, see if the commercials are local to Plattsburgh, New York, or if they've edited the commercials out. Then
The reason why I know it's mine is because I recorded I just put the VHS tape in and hit record, and then had to go to work. And the game starts at the end of the, I want to say, Houston or Washington Redskins game, or the Redskins are playing somebody. So it has that.
Mitchell's going to get in for the touchdown.
Okay. Yeah, see, I just screwed that up bad. I went to throw a pass, a curl route. The defender came up, so I hit possession. The defender kept coming up past the ball, and I ended up catching the ball falling down. I could have scored a touchdown, but I just let him catch the ball.
Hey, Benny, I will say I'm kind of proud of you. You scored like 35 points. That's like a lot for you.
The Packers game last night?
Yeah, yeah.
It was 9-6 entering the fourth quarter.
I know, I was watching.
And then I don't know what happened. I just kind of went off.
So if you'll forgive me, I'm going to watch the Chiefs-Broncos game.
No problem. Lenny Moore with another big run.
Oh, that's right. Since let's distract the Phantom Fighter from this game and talk about the brand new starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears.
There you go. How about that?
The ex Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles.
Hey, yeah.
Well,
the Bears haven't had a Super Bowl MVP at quarterback. They had a Super Bowl starter, but not an MVP.
Yeah.
And it was only for the compensatory 4th-round pick. So basically a 5th-round pick.
Yeah, they stole it.
And the Jaguars are paying most of the salary.
Well, that's the part that I don't know. I feel like the Bears GM is not very good at his job, so he probably screwed that up somehow. But if he actually got them to pay most of the salary, then that's pretty good. But he also came out and said he's not the starter. Mitchell Trubisky's still the starter until he beats him. And I'm like, well, the first practice, he'll beat him.
Oh, come now.
Unitas to Orr for the touchdown.
Unitas to Oral for a touchdown? That sounds borderline. Or
because Unitas can find Orr. He can see him when he's open.
Oh, Lord. Really?
We're still going there?
Yep.
Still going there after all these years?
I'm not over it. It's only been 52 years.
And you weren't even born for another, I don't know, like 7 or 8, but hey.
11. I'm 40.
Whatever. I was still, what was that, 68? So I was still 3 years away.
Oh, I missed the extra point. Hit the crowd upright. Blue Michaels missed the extra point. Where's Jimmy O'Brien when I need him?
Wait, what is the flag for? You've got to be kidding
I don't know,
me.
I'll tell you. Let's see here.
He ran over me.
Face mask, I bet, right?
Yeah.
Well, you tackled him when you fell over. You needed to hold on to the face mask to keep from falling over.
It must have been it. Ugh. I'm telling you, the Chiefs are the team that actually does cheat.
The Texans need to change their helmets so there's more than one helmet on the game.
Well, they're about to change their helmets.
Well, yeah, in the video game.
Yes.
Somebody said, and I don't know, I couldn't confirm this, that the Buccaneers are switching their uniforms back to the early 2000s look this year.
Really?
The Rams switched, the Falcons are going to switch, and I thought I saw some other team switch.
I wonder if that was a stipulation in the Brady signing. He wasn't going to
Brady
sign
saying,
it.
I'm not going to wear those ridiculous-ass uniforms you guys
right.
Oh, here we go. Driving down the field. First down. Dick Norman.
Dick Norman. Norman Dick.
He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. First down marker at the 31.
Run up the middle.
Where the hell's my Cleveland-Jacksonville game? I've got way too many. By the way, I'm somewhat paranoid.
Oh my God! Why is he wide open?
Let's see. I can tell you. I'm watching the highlight. Did you run a man-to-man?
No.
Then you're... Was it play action? I gotta go back here. Let me see.
Friggin' Urbanus.
Oh, Urbanus killed me, man. Could not even double cover.
I'm trying to figure out what defense you ran here. Oh.
It was, oh, you know what? It might have been man on him. It was like a half man, half zone coverage. Man on the left side, zone on the right side. So, yeah.
Well, that's the problem. Your safety, your free safety, had nobody to guard, and so he went into a zone, and Urbanus was wide open because the route was post. So the guy that you would have had covered him was on the other side of the field.
Oh.
Tears 89 was such sort of detail.
I try to give what I can. I'm a giver. I gotta order.
The Peyton Manning of our group.
I gotta.
You were saying something about Jaguars Browns?
Yeah, I got 2002 Jaguars Browns. There it is, first half. When I order like the playoff games, I tend to order games also that I want.
Oh yeah.
Like in 2002.
I stumbled on Bottlegate the other day, and I can't believe I forgot about it. Jaguars and Browns all won. So the refs screwing the team over. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. I'm just disturbed that I cannot find. I just had it like 20 minutes ago, and now I can't find the guy.
So the Texans punt. It's second quarter action. It's 13-0 Colts.
San Francisco Dallas disc doesn't work, so I'm gonna have to burn that straight from TV. There's the Colts.
I had it just like that one time. It wouldn't play, but I could upload it to the computer.
This can play on my computer, but for whatever reason, when it burns, it has no definition. So, like last night, I wasn't paying attention. It was burning for 2.5 hours. Only got 8 minutes in the first quarter. So I gotta go.
I put up the video for Juan a couple weeks ago, 97 Falcons and Raiders, and he said that he had seen problems with the game skipping. And I looked it over, it seemed fine to me, so I uploaded it. But apparently in the second half it freezes. In the third quarter.
Okay, I've got way too many. I've got, especially when I have to turn my desk into an office here in about 2 weeks. Jacksonville, Cincinnati, Week 2, 1995. So is it me? Speaking of, let's talk about non-free agent. You're marching right down the field again. Let's talk about non-Bears free agency. So what team is basically throwing in the towel for next year? Is it the Rams? Is it the...
Get in. No.
The,
I haven't seen the Giants do anything.
No, but they don't need to throw in the towel.
Oh,
The Rams or
Patriots haven't done anything.
I don't know, but can a Bill Belichick team go 3-13?
Mickey Slaughter for the touchdown.
That was a bad drive. What's your score?
13-10 Denver.
Nice.
And the quarterback sneak, he didn't go straight down. He could have ran it for 10 yards if they weren't at the goal line.
So maybe you get the Oakland Raider. Oakland Raider, Kansas City Chiefs.
Nope.
Today.
I doubt it.
We're going to show the Dick Norman highlights.
What's the score in the...
We'll know if Len Dawson
13-0 Colts.
Otherwise, it might just be a high-scoring game, which at least is better than only one team scoring a lot.
All right. Let's get the Week 15 game. 2002 Indianapolis Colts at the Cleveland Browns.
That's stupid. My poll, and I will always go with the voters. And thank God this is the only watch parties I let them vote for. Looks like we're going to be in 1980 again.
I got pissed off because we weren't 1970.
Oh, it's a fumble. Maybe you're right.
This week. Marquette with a sack. There is a week coming up where they're actually going to be in the primary poll, though. I think it's next week. There's a Cowboys-Giants partial and the game of the week, so we cover most of the game. Plus, there was a Monday nighter that weekend, I believe, or a radio broadcast. This radio broadcast, I've got 4 or 5 more I gotta get done. Oh, that's the other thing. You talk about guys taking your stuff without credit. Twice now I've posted radio broadcasts in 1970 and they've ended up on YouTube. One time he didn't even bother to change the slideshow. He used my slideshow.
Hey, Mitchell! He stayed healthy for like 5 carries now.
I commented on the video too. Where did you get this? And no reply.
21-10. See what's happening? This is terrible because the Raiders now have no shot to make the playoffs.
What are you talking about? Didn't you pass the Raiders?
Huh?
All you gotta do is catch the Chargers.
Well, yeah. I got to play all 3 of you though one more time. So.
Right. Well, so if you win them all, you'll win the division.
Oh,
maybe.
25 seconds to go for half.
I got to beat you, and you and I have to have the same record. I got to beat the Broncos and have the same record as the Broncos. Because I beat you twice.
Come on, safety.
Colts.
And I got sacked. Damn it.
I'm sure. I think your Raiders have beaten me like 4 times this year already.
Well, you know, since I'm by my computer, I can check that statistic and see if it's fake news or not. I just typed in the Indianapolis Colts at the Cleveland Raiders. You know what? Browns.
Oh, man. That is a hit.
first half. .mp4.
Phantom, I was doing Bill's highlights from 1960 earlier.
1960.
Yeah, there's not a lot. Some of the games I have to go get from other teams' highlight films, and a couple I've had to do a narration video because there's nothing out there.
Okay.
But I got to the week 13 game against Denver, in Denver, and there's 5 minutes worth of highlights.
Really?
Yeah, and it's in the snow, and the game ended in a 38-38 tie. It's a fantastic game. If you get a chance to look at it, and it's in the other games library, it's in the 1920 and 69 game.
Okay.
And
Pretty
Mr.
cool
Fighter,
highlight.
to answer your question about your luck against the Raiders this season, you have played the Oakland Raiders twice. Week 3 against at the Denver Broncos, you lost 24-9, and week 6, the Boston Patriots are at the Oakland Raiders, and you lost 43-29.
Halftime.
Wait, what was the score?
Oakland 43, Boston 29, Oakland 24, Denver 9.
When you scored 103, that felt like 2 losses. Whoa.
Bears and Saints.
Len Dawson. You guys have to see that. That's the worst throw I've ever seen him do.
Let's see.
Oh,
Wow.
Bears and Saints are playing. Titans and Vikings.
6 for 9. He's missed 3 passes.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And the third game is
Are you blitzing?
Bears. So the Bears are in 2 different games.
I'm trying to mix it up as much as I can because when I blitz, he's wide open, but when I zone coverage, he's wide open. So I just figure blitzing is better. If he's going to be wide open either way, I might as well try to get some pressure on.
So will you hold him to a field goal here?
I hope so.
Playing 3, 4, 10 years before it came out, but that's okay.
There we go.
Got another sack?
We're getting closer.
No.
I'm behind you.
Nope. They threw it to my one good player who's going to the Raiders for some stupid reason.
Future Oakland Raider?
Yeah. Well, Gonsolin's still a good player. So I have 2 players. They're both on that side. And they threw it over there.
I can't wait till I get the 1970 Cowboys.
Yeah, I heard you posting about that. Or I saw you posting about that.
Not bad. I picked up 5.
They're all right.
See, well, see, I have to give Fred Williamson to the Chiefs.
How does that help me?
Well,
there will be plenty of trades in the future where you're giving guys to all of us. We are a very socialistic league. John would just love that comment.
I like how your guy dived well after the ball was away. Like, that ball's been away for 3 seconds. I'm diving.
Yes. It was one of those things where it took me so long to get past him. I'm like, no, I'm still diving. I don't care.
That's right. Yeah.
Unitas is 5 of 6 for 43 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Sounds like a computer semi-pro quarterback.
Well, except for the touchdowns.
Well, actually, it sounds like a Vinny team. He's already through the 3rd quarter. And he's only passed the ball 6 times. That's a Vinny-led team.
And Unitas to Barry the first goal. Now Unitas 6 of 7 for 62 yards.
What is he doing? Some gymnastics after the play by the Chiefs.
I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Wow. Oh. Oh, I see it. Nope. No, let's see. Done. Single back. Oh, all slants. All right. Yep. Why did defensive back? Oh, he ran. Oh, he changed it up.
All right. Leading at halftime.
Let's see what your halftime teams are.
You Vinny balled the second half. The last 10 minutes of the quarter. That's smart. I would do that too.
Oh, I get to. Oh, because of Thursday games, so I get to look at all games that haven't happened yet. Let me see if I can see. I'm gonna guess on some of these. I think the Rams will win. Packers are probably gonna win. I'll take the Lions, Raiders. Let's see any other predictions I want to make. I'm sure the Cowboys will win. Yeah, Redskins.
Boy, you should go to Vegas. You should go to Vegas right now. You'll be the only one there, and they're closing sports books and all sorts of books as we speak. But if you go to Miami Beach, you can check out all the Generation Zers that don't care.
Mm.
In fact, I read somebody quoting a spring breaker saying, "If I get the virus, I get the virus. I don't care."
Yeah.
Oh, how did I not intercept that?
Like, why can't this virus be taking out the Gen Zers, man? And millennials. The world would be a better place. And I just, by saying that, have just got both your broadcasts blacklisted.
They will not be promoted. Well, mine aren't getting promoted anyway. How can you have a video titled "Cat Massages Dog" and it not get views?
Was that clickbait?
No, I literally, it was a video of my cat massaging my dog.
Yeah, I actually saw that.
5 views.
Yeah, I was one of them.
I think I was the other 4.
The Broncos have come to play today.
That's right.
Abner Hayes only has 27 carries, 27 yards.
I don't understand how the Broncos and 49ers are rated almost the same. They're both supposed to be trash. But the Broncos play so much better than the 49ers. Just do not get it.
I think it has to do with. Well, let's take a look here.
Lenny Moore runs over somebody.
Let's look at who they played. The Denver Broncos have played you played 3 semi-pro teams.
Yeah, so that's 3-0.
You beat Vinny as the Buffalo Bills.
So that's 4 semi-pro teams.
You beat the Chargers, and you beat yourself as the Boston Patriots. You've lost to the Chiefs, 42-14.
Yes.
Yours truly. Now, San Francisco, you have played Vinny, me, John M, Computer, Semi-Pro, me, a sim game, and Computer. You've only played 1 semi-pro as the 49ers. You've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 human games. If you count your sim game, 6 human games. So
it's the schedulers.
So that's 6 versus basically 2.
United to Hawkins for the touchdown.
That's the difference.
Yeah. See, you've beaten. You've beaten 1 human as the Broncos, and you've beaten 2 computer teams that are in your division rivals. 1 required overtime, and so that's why.
Petties for the 2 points.
See, it's not like we do have a team that's in an NFC Central that is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 4. The only problem is every one of the 6 wins is against a semi-pro team.
The Lions?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
How did
beat
6 semi-pro teams already?
Yep. They beat Atlanta. They beat the Texans. They beat the Jaguars. Beat the Buccaneers. Beat the Panthers. And tonight beat the Seahawks.
Still got the Saints to play then.
And lost to the Redskins, the Packers, the Colts, and the Bears.
I really can't wait till 68 when we can have a little bit less semi-pro teams in the league.
Yeah, I know.
Fumble. Picked up by
Nobody
Heyman.
should get to play more than
And
half
the
their
rookie
schedule against
score.
semi-pro.
Defensive touchdown for the Colts. Alvin Heyman.
Now, see, the Buffalo Bills are kind of a mixed bag. They have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 human teams,
That's
1
pretty hard
semi-pro,
schedule.
and 2 computer run teams.
So they have the same 49ers schedule.
Yes, but they have won 2, 3, 4, 5 and lost 4, and beat me twice.
And they're in first place.
Tomorrow
The Packers have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semi-pro teams.
They're going to have that same 7 semi-pro, well, 6, at least 6. I don't have the Seahawks.
And no, because you had Rams.
Oh, Charlie Mitchell's hurt. Who was on it? I think that's his 8th carry. Anyone? Did anyone guess 8?
No, I think we all guessed 3.
No.
Oh, I heard somebody coughing.
Yeah, it was me.
Can you spread it across the parties?
I don't think so.
Who's going to take over for the Cowboys while he's out recovering?
We'll just send them in.
Yeah, of course.
Marquette's been on fire for the last quarter.
Oh, Billy Joe runs over him, man, but he can't get anywhere. Ruptured disc. All
The
right.
third quarter, Colts lead the Texans 28-0.
Packers, let's see, the Packers have played 1, 2, 3, 4 human teams, is 3-1.
12. I've got 8 yards left for Marquette before he loses his fight. Interception by Heyman. Heyman's going to get his 2nd defensive touchdown in the game. Everybody knows who Alvin Heyman is. He's a legend.
Alvin Heyman, who's it?
Colts rookie defensive back for his 2nd defensive touchdown.
Now the Cardinals have played 1, 2, 3,
Oh, whatever.
4
Friggin'
human
Robinson.
teams.
Whatever. The Cardinals have.
Cardinals have played 4 human, well, including a simulation, 5 human teams, 2 semi-pro teams, and the computer 3 times. And in pretty much a show of capitalism, or no, socialism, they pretty much spread it everywhere. You've lost to the computer once, to the human twice, and to the semi-pro once.
Well, one of the
So, there's a flag on me for holding, and I still got sacked.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep.
So, as Vinny as the Bills have beaten me most times, but Vinny as the Cardinals has lost to me both times.
Yeah. That's what I love. Of course, in the heat of the moment, a lot can be excused when you're playing. But I love it when we're playing and I hear you mumble under your voice, I just hate losing to you. Like,
I do.
Just as much as you lose.
Oh.
Okay, let's see here. Vinny, I've lost to you on the Bills versus the Browns, Raiders versus Bills. I lost to you Packers versus Rams, so that's 3. I beat your Cardinals, and I beat your Cardinals. So I beat your Cardinals, so that's 3-2. Then we go to the Colts, and I lost to you once. So it's 4-2.
Yeah. But you beat me in the playoffs last year with the Raiders.
And I never got to play you in the playoffs last year.
The Raiders and Colts.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't get to play you more than once.
Right.
It should have been Browns versus Cardinals in the Super Bowl.
I played each of you once in the playoffs, and I lost to you with the Colts and Raiders, and then with the Cardinals I beat the Giants and I beat the Bears.
Yes, you beat the Giants 40-12 and the Bears 20-10. Still can't figure that one out.
No.
And you did beat yourself. You did beat the Packers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, on that last second play.
Moore is up to 93 yards rushing.
There you go, Willie
31st
Brown.
overall
Doesn't even
rushing
need to
off-
look to make plays.
How is that possible? I know I'm not the best at running, but I'm 31st in the league.
What team is this?
Yeah.
The Colts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tears and I were talking about it one day, and I told him, out of everything that you're doing wrong, the thing that hurts me the most is the way you're treating Lenny Moore.
Well, he gets hurt so much.
Yeah.
Not this season so much, but this season he's got 93 yards today. How's that?
That's good.
I'm not sure which one is your worst running back. It's either the AFL's Jim Brown or your St. Louis Cardinal.
Well, actually, John David Crow is surprisingly good at the time. Not necessarily in this past game.
Well, in terms of, yeah, he is, but in terms of of all the, I mean, in the total yards.
Oh, the Bears have to be the worst.
Well, oh, you're right. Whoever the Bears is last.
Don't take that away from me.
Well, my best option is Jim Taylor, and he's hurt.
Yeah.
Bobby Bell's good.
Yes. And he's kind of a dick. I think I've said that.
Fill it up. I've got one more yard.
Look at this. Jeez.
Let's watch this highlight. Oh, he breaks in and just spins number 3. Who's number 3?
Billy Joe.
Billy Joe? All right, so it's second and 13.
That was stupid. That was so dumb.
Did you just throw an interception?
No. I get, hung up on my offensive lineman, and then he's tripping around and can't cover the ball up.
Oh, and fumbles. Oh,
yeah.
Hey, Billy Joe picked it up.
Thank God.
That's like Vinny and his Packers. Whenever the Packers fumble, there's always somebody there to pick it up.
Yeah, that's that offensive line. When you have Hall of Famers at every position, basically, they know where the ball is.
That's right.
You'll see when the Cowboys start getting their offensive line together.
Next year. Oh. Audible.
Oh my God, that's stupid.
3:46 to go from Baltimore. Colts lead the Texans 35-0.
So I threw an interception, which was a dumb throw. But then when I changed guys, it actually gave me the guy I wanted for the first time, I think, ever. So I was able to stop him from getting a pick 6.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Nice trap block. Moore with a nice spin. He's over 100 yards for the game. No. 18 carries, 99 yards.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
But we're now into Vinny mode. Full Vinny mode.
Well, you're in the full video mode at the beginning of the first quarter.
Different stages. I snap the ball at different times.
Hey, look, it's that tight end for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Dawson has missed 7 passes.
Lenny Moore,
not when he throws to that guy.
Oh my goodness, he's wide open.
All right. I've only scored points in the second quarter.
Work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And from the 9, they get to the 5-yard line.
Broncos are 8th in takeaways, but they've only forced 1 turnover today.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5.
It'll be me careful.
He missed an open receiver in the end zone.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a
Do
one
it,
like
Warren.
that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that.
Crazy thing is, this is a home game for the Chiefs, and he's still playing with that.
You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here.
Yes.
Will be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
There's young man Willie.
Oh my God. A terrible throw.
Yeah.
Back into the end zone.
Is his helmet loose? Is it bouncing all over the place?
Nah.
Make it back-to-back.
About 108-yard interception return.
That's a pretty good play. That's the kind of play that gets you traded.
Yep.
How many more years you got left with him?
Let's find out.
I don't think it's many.
Well, we have a stat man for this.
Yeah.
Let's find out, shall we? Willie Brown. Old Man Willie. 1963 to 1978. Out of Grambling State. Oh, passed away October of 2019.
Yep.
What year? We're in 1964. Well, good news for you, sir. You get them for 2 more years. 65
Oh, okay.
and 66.
I thought it was only 65, but that's good. 2 more years.
And then from 1967 to 1978, he is a Oakland Raider.
Fantastic.
Pardon me.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1984.
Means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with
The Baltimore Colts are going to get the win. 35-0 over the Texans.
Oh my gosh, Lenny Dawson is just wow.
Why couldn't he do this the last 2 weeks?
So, were you at Houston or home?
I was home.
Houston Texans. Got
You had
updates
2
for-
defensive touchdowns against the number 1 team. I had 2 defensive touchdowns against Houston. The only thing I can add to that is at least I had him with the same guy.
Houston Texans at the Baltimore Colts, who are now 9-2. Oh, I'm sorry, 8-2.
That was a 4 o'clock game too, so all I got left is the Sunday nighter Bills Chargers, and I'll do that tomorrow night. At St. Louis.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Colts had 76 yards passing, 133
50%.
That's more the way I like it. 4 takeaways, 8 sacks.
Denver's 35-13.
Hey.
That's that
This,
Thursday
you got
night.
the Raiders game.
Yeah.
That's that Thursday night lot coming. How was end of match survey? How much fun was your last match? Did you have fun? Yes, no, or dismiss? What is it? Yes, I
said yes when they asked me.
Yeah, you had fun? Dude, you win 44-10 and you're swearing. Oh, I can improve Gary Quazzo. How did
Just
Gary
saying.
Quazzo get an upgrade when he didn't play?
All I'm saying is that sometimes when I win, it's still sloppy.
Hey, a win's a win in my book. I don't care, honestly, if I win 6-3 or 35-0, as long as I win. There are different kinds of losses. I would much rather lose to you 10-9 than to the computer 28-0 with however bad I lost last week.
What game was 28-0?
I lost the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah. Stupid Chiefs.
So, the Colts' next 4 weeks are Jacksonville, Green Bay, Cincinnati, Houston again. Let's take a look at the Kansas City Chiefs. We're looking at the possibility of home field advantage. Will now be even, but behind on a tiebreaker. The Chiefs have Miami, New Orleans, New York Jets. So that'll be on TV. There's Tampa
What's
Bay,
that?
Oakland, the Chiefs and Jets. That'll be on
Oh, yeah.
Miami, New Orleans, New York Jets, Tampa Bay, Oakland, San Diego. So there's a chance that they could lose a couple more times. The Colts, meanwhile, Jaguars, Packers, which I have no control over. Both teams are in battles for home field advantage. And second, that one sucks.
At Jackson, where are you? Is it Baltimore? Where?
Baltimore.
So Jacksonville,
Cincinnati.
Baltimore.
Cincinnati, Houston, Texans, Houston Oilers, and Buffalo Bills. Yeah, 2 sim games.
So that means that.
Broadcasting. Hey guys, I hope you enjoy looking at those team schedules, and thank you and good night. God bless you.
35-13. Don't call it a comeback.
No, we won't.
To be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. And he just played better and better.
So the incomplete pass on the last
I've been
play,
here
and
for
that
years.
leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Still too early to go to bed. What do I want to do?
What's that?
Oh, I'm off
Do-
tomorrow. Still too early to go to bed.
Oh.
Yeah, then do your Chargers. That way, when John and I go tomorrow night, you could.
John's still got like 2 games after that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
He's got 2 games tomorrow, and he just did 1 tonight, so he's only at most got 1 left.
I'll be done tomorrow night.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough goal.
Oh, boy.
Alternate Super Bowl to do at some point. It's ready to go. It's been ready to go. Alternate series. It's not the Super Bowl yet.
All right. At least they didn't get the 2-pointer.
Glad you're excited for that. Would you look at that?
35-19.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary,
Let's see how far they'll go with the cheating.
There's 3 minutes to go. If you get the ball, can I give you a hint?
Wow.
Vinny Bullet.
Run the ball.
Yeah, look what just happened.
They go for it, make it. I mean,
No, Billy Joe. Wow, that was close though.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
couple guys decide to do the old Fumblerooski play on an
Yeah.
onside kick.
and Denver getting set to take
Ugh.
the field.
Okay.
And following the interception, just any interception,
Oops.
are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out.
Sergeant Slaughter.
It didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're
So
going to
Billy
take
Joe and Cookie Gilchrist switch teams next year,
because now you can't run any offense.
and then you get Cookie with not only the Broncos but then the Dolphins as well.
Does he have anything left when he gets to the Dolphins, though?
Probably not.
let's see,
I don't
what
think he
is.
has much left when he gets to the Broncos.
Let's see.
I really misused him, and it sucks because I've only got like 6 games left with him. And then I don't have a running back until OJ.
Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back.
Cookie Gilchrist.
Yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also
Well, in 65, he goes to the Broncos. He does rush 252 times for 954 yards.
Yeah.
Then in 66, he goes to Miami, where he rushes only 72 times for 262 yards.
So you only get him in Denver for 1 year. Now Billy
No.
Joe,
In 67, he goes back to the Broncos for 1 game. Starts 1 game, rushes 10 times for 21 yards. And then that's it.
Billy
So I
Joe
guess-
goes to Buffalo in 65. I get him for 1 year, where he rushes 123 times for 377 yards. Then he goes to Miami in 66. So you get Billy Joe and Cookie Gilchrist at the same time. 71
Okay.
carries, 232 yards. Then he's on the New York Jets the last 3 years of his career. In fact, he won the Super Bowl with the Jets.
Boy, that 66 Dolphin team must be really good.
Well, let's take a look.
3-11.
Yeah.
Their head coach is George Wilson.
Dick Wood is the starting quarterback. Joe
You get-
Hours, who's currently on the Bills roster, is the starting running back. So both those running backs and Joe Hours, the starter, 416 yards rushing. Billy Joe, Bo Roberson, Frank Jackson. So there's a receiver from the Chargers and one from the Raiders.
Hey,
Dave
Steve
Kasurik. Yep, Dave Kasurik from the Chargers. Maxie Williams, Ernie Park, Tom Good from the Colts, Billy Neighbors, and Norm Evans, the offensive line. On defense, you got defensive ends are Laverne Torson, former Bill and then Jet, Ed Cook. Defensive tackles Tom Nomina and Rich Zecker. Your linebackers are Tom Erlinson, Frank Emanuel, and Wahoo McDaniel. Yep, Wahoo back. Corners Jimmy Warren and Dick Westmoreland, who's with the Chargers now. And your safeties are Pete Jocks, Jakes, and Willie West. Willie West still in
Oh,
the
hey,
league.
you get Gene Mingo back.
Gene Mingo, kicker.
Really?
Wait, George Wilson's the punter. George Wilson's the head coach and George Wilson's the punter?
That can't be right.
Rookie, George Wilson. I'm opening work. Take a look at this kicker. No, relatives.
clicked on it.
His father was the head coach.
Head coach. George
There you
William
go.
Wilson Jr.
Yeah. Cookie Gilchrist wears number 2 when he's in Miami. Rick Norton, John Stofa. Your quarterback is John Stofa. And Dick Wood.
Well, they only started 5 games, so we got to go find the rest of the quarterbacks.
Yeah. That's weird. What? I don't know. I think some of the stats are incomplete. I think that third-string quarterbacks aren't always listed either. Because there's a team in the 80s and editing in the 2000s only have 2 quarterbacks on the roster. That seems weird.
Unfortunately, in '66, as the Raiders still have Tom Flores and Cotton Davidson. That's making me sad.
Yeah, I get Tom Flores when I give you Daryl LaMonica. Rick Caceres is in the Dolphins. Rick Caceres.
Really?
Rick Norton.
Mike Hudak, linebacker.
Rick Norton is the quarterback.
Jack Rudolph.
And Dawson just can't let it be.
Howard Twilley.
Rick Norton and Dick Wood. Rick Norton and Dick Wood have played 2 games in '66, and both. Wow, the Buffalo Bills beat the Dolphins 58-24 in '66.
Oh, Mel Branch is a Dolphin in '66. Laverne Torson.
George Wilson is a quarterback.
Oh, that explains it. Earl Faison is on the Dolphins too. So you got some names. You just got to put them together. They evidently don't mesh one. So George Wilson, Dick Wood, and Rick Norton. Nope. Yeah, Rick Norton.
The first
John
win?
Stofa.
Oh, there's the first win. That figures.
Raiders.
Nope. October 16th, 1966 in the Orange Bowl. Miami Dolphins 24, the Denver Broncos 7.
Oh.
They're both 1-5.
4 quarterbacks. 14 games.
Hey.
All 4 start. George
Guess
Wilson
what?
starts.
Yeah.
There is a running back in the game you're playing right now that you're going to have on the Denver Broncos.
Oh, I know.
Abner Hayes.
Abner Haynes, yeah.
Oh.
It's
I like it.
42-19.
That's the last play, too.
Are you running up the score?
Nah.
The new Morocco quarterbacks are John McCormick and Tobin Rhodes.
Wow, Tobin Rowe. Where's Ricky Slaughter at that point? That's just 2 years away.
Okay, come on,
they
clock.
beat the Houston Oilers
8,
too.
7, 6.
You beat the Houston Oilers. You back-to-back wins in Rice Stadium, no less.
So the Broncos even their record with the Chiefs, 1-1.
Slaughter's still in Denver in '66, but that's his last year.
How bad are the Dolphins? 3 quarterbacks get passes in that game. Dick Wood, George Wilson, and Rick Norton all complete a pass.
Slaughter in '66, he's still with the Broncos. He starts 1 game, but only plays in 3. He only throws 25 passes. In fact,
Well, he's better than
63 was
Jackie
his
Lee.
best year. His best year as far as yardage goes, and he regresses every year. 1,689 in '63, 930 in '64, 864 in '65, and 124 yards. But then you've got Tobin Rote and the other guy, McCormick. And you change your number in '64, 65 to 14.
Oh, yeah, I wonder how he's going to play then. Probably garbage.
That's weird because he changed. Yeah, 14, 65. Okay, no.
Well, that's it for this one. I guess I'll switch profiles to the Bears and bring that game.
What was the score here? 49 to what?
42 to 19.
19.
And Len Dawson had almost exactly twice as many yards as Mickey Slaughter, but it didn't matter. All right, thanks for watching. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.